Welcome, everybody. It's Heidi from Aspen, and welcome to our Monday Grow Pro leadership call. We've renamed it. What is this? And I love that. And we're going to kind of go through all the calls that we have and how to get plugged in. And then Marianne's going to share on follow-up and retention, and which is so huge in this business, right? We don't want to fill a calendar. We want to fill a business with people that stick, so we can build a sustainable residual income. That's what this is all about. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and pull up this little slideshow. And guys, whoops, can everybody see it? Okay, awesome. And I love Isadreamteam, household name. We are at the forefront of this. And this Monday Grow Pro Leadership Zoom call is for those of you who really want to build a significant income, a residual income. This is not for the person who says, oh, I'll share it with a couple people. This is for those that want to go and grow pro. I love our mission statement. It's in total alignment with Isagenix company mission statement and vision. Guys, if you don't mind muting yourself out, I hear a dog barking. That's okay, but thank you. We are the Isadreamteam. So we are creating an international movement and culture. We celebrate each other's physical and financial success. That's so important, guys. We celebrate each other's physical and financial success. This is a lot about recognition as we work towards our common mission to impact world health and free people from physical and financial pain. And as Marianne's team and our team have joined together in collaboration, one of my favorite parts of what we do on this team is the last sentence, which Emily Britt actually came up with: the team behind your dream. And this is what we don't do. We don't throw spaghetti against the wall to see who sticks. We work with people. We lock arms with people, and we show them the ropes. The first thing I want to mention is that I see Joe Laubers on the Zoom call. Hi, Joe. And he enrolled somebody so incredible, Dr. Deb Carlin. And it's so cool because everything that she is all about, her life's mission, absolutely dovetails with what we do in Isagenix. And, Deb and I were talking, and we were talking about how we're all in this life to grow, to grow spiritually, to grow emotionally, to grow financially, to grow mentally. But, it all starts with a nutritionally sound body. That's what I truly believe. If you're not healthy, if you're not physically healthy, you can't get far in any of those other significant areas. And that's what she's all about. So it's so cool that she's embraced Isagenix as part of her message as a doctor and as a coach. And Saturday, November 19th in St. Louis. And I just want to, everybody on this call really ring your, get into your head. And it's not just who you know, but who do you know who knows someone who's in St. Louis or in that vicinity? Because this is going to be an amazing presentation. It's going to be, this is how we get to it. And of course, you can find the link to this on the Isadreamteam calendar where on November 19th. So if you click on the calendar, which I'm going to show you in a minute, you're going to find this, and you can find tickets here. It's $25 for associates, and it's free for your guests. So again, this is going to be, it's in a beautiful venue. You can see the arch in the University Club Towers. We've been to a Super Saturday, and it's just beautiful. And we have not only Deb Carlin, who's an absolute rock star, we also have, here's the agenda. And for those of you who aren't from St. Louis and don't know from anyone from St. Louis, I want you to really keep this as part of your vision. You know, visualize enrolling someone like Deb. Visualize having a life-changing event like this in your vicinity. So it's, as I said, from 3 to 6, but 3 to basically 3:30 to 4, Dr. Deb Carlin's going to talk about building the strength within, which is the name of a book she wrote, of the 11 books she's written. And then 4 to 5, we're going to talk about health and well-being, and the amazing, incredible Dr. Fred Williams, who's a gastroenterologist in St. Louis, Johns Hopkins trained, is going to train on the products. He's the best. He's absolutely the best. I mean, people hear him and he just brings so much credibility to what we're doing. And then for those who want to stay from 5 to 6, Paul and I are going to talk about the opportunity, the financial solution, one of my very favorite products that we offer, if not my very favorite. So definitely, you know, think about plugging into this amazing presentation and get your peeps there. Start making phone calls, start texting, send them the invitation, you know, really, really build for this. Oh, shoot. Okay. The next thing I want to talk about is New Year's kickoff. I just heard from corporate. I just got a letter or an email, and this is a secret, but we are going to be launching 11 new products at New Year's kickoff. We have so much excitement going on. They're tweaking the videos to make them more mainstream. Isagenix is taking it to a new level, and you need to be there at New Year's kickoff. I always say this, but the 5 pillars of health are my fuel for operating physically at my highest level. These events, these corporate events, are my fuel for operating at my highest level in this business. You need to go to these events. You need to be corporate trained. And it will fuel you and your belief to keep going when the going gets tough, and it will. So this is what I suggest, and this is what I've always done. I would never ask anyone to do anything I haven't done. But my recommendation is, if you're serious about this business, and remember, you guys, it's laughable, the opportunity that we have here with Isagenix to build a residual income with no glass ceiling. And in comparison with that opportunity, how little we need to invest. We need to invest in ourselves. We need to invest in getting to these events. And, you know, the products are what we have to, you know, we're a product of our products, so we eat our overhead. This is what I suggest. You need to get to NYKO, it's a must. You need to get to Celebration, it's a must. And you need to get to at least one Isagenix university and get to anywhere you can drive. You know, if you can drive, get there. So that's for those who want to grow pro. Okay, I love this. Marianne and I were talking last week, and we got a little frustrated because it's like, I can't believe it. You know, so-and-so just asked me where to find this. And it's like, well, duh, it's right here. You know, and I don't ever want to forget that the new person coming into this business needs to hear something 21 times on average to remember it. And so on these Monday calls, we're going to start these Monday calls. And those of you that are really very, very seasoned, maybe you want to hop on 5 minutes later, you know, instead of, because some of this is going to be redundant, but the most important person in your business is the new person. So get your new person into the, you know, to these calls, and they need to know the foundations of how to plug in, how to get to events, etc. And by the way, in the chat, can everyone tell me where to find how to register for New Year's kickoff? Just in the chat. Where do you register for New Year's kickoff? Where do you register for Celebration? Where do you find the Isagenix events around the country? Everyone needs to know that. I only have 2 people. Thank you, Deborah. Okay, yeah, okay. So Jessica said back office under managed events, and you guys are all right. Debbie says, okay, yeah, it's isagenixevents.com. And that's where you find the events. But if you want to register for the events, you want to go into your back office and click on events. Okay. And a lot of people, and you need to encourage your brand new people to get to an event. And this is what I always say. It's like I say to someone new, I'm enrolling someone new today. And I said, you know, the first thing you need to do really, if you're serious about growing a business, is you need to be corporate trained. I'm going to teach you everything I know, but it starts with a foundation of belief. And when you go to a corporate event, that's when you're going to see and experience all that this company is. And you're going to see the integrity, and you're going to see the scientific advisory board, and you're going to see what this company is all about. And you're going to have that foundation of belief to be able to implement all the tools that we train on these Monday leadership calls. Make sense? Okay, go Rita. Registered 2 spots. Okay, Marianne, my microphone shows muted. Okay, that's okay. We're going to open up the call at the end. Okay, so are you plugged in, guys? You know, are you plugged in? Are you plugging your people that say, hey, I want to build a business with Isagenix? Are you plugging them into our group? Because, you know, just like a cell phone, you don't keep it plugged in, you don't recharge it, you don't plug into that power source, which is us, this team, you're going to burn out. So I want to talk about, we have a lot of Facebook pages. The Isadreamteam is the original. That's the original Facebook page. It was created prior to Real People, Real Results, prior to Fresh Start, prior to Success. And, you know, we've often thought, as Lynn's larger team has come in and created these others, should we forget about the Isadreamteam Facebook page? And the answer is always no. It's it's a place to welcome people. It's a place to keep connected, especially in St. Louis, although, you know, so many of us have roots there in St. Louis. So we have the Isadreamteam Facebook page. We have our Real People, Real Results page. That's our virtual store. That's where we invite prospects to go poke around. We welcome them, and we garner third-party validation. Hey guys, I still hear some background noise. If you can mute yourself out, just click on your face and on the screen, and click on the microphone. Audio, yeah, mute. Okay, so we have our Real People, Real Results page, our prospecting page. We have our Fresh Start page, and I can't drill down on this enough. And those of you who already know this, you need to be able to explain this very clearly to people. So I think it bears repeating at least 21 times. So the Real People, Real Results, that's where our prospects are marinating and looking around and poking around. And every time you post a content post, they're going to see it. They're not going to get an alert on every post, thank God, in Real People, Real Results. But when you, because you're friends with them, post in Real People, Real Results, they're going to get notified on Facebook. So you're constantly, through those content posts, pulling them back into your virtual store. It's another opportunity for advertising marketing. Once a prospect converts to an associate, okay? Once a prospect converts to an associate with a wholesale account, in other words, once you enroll them, they now become a customer. And they are, you know, then we move to a different category with them. We're no longer marketing to them. We're coaching and supporting their success. Make sense? Now, Real People, Real Results has a Facebook page, and Fresh Start has a product support page. I call it our VIP product support page, Fresh Start. And then last but not least is our Success Facebook page. Remember, these are all Facebook pages. And our Success Facebook page is our business support page. That's a place to, really keep abreast of what's happening. Lynn does a great job of posting great content for us to move our businesses forward. And then last but not least, there's the private Facebook message group, the private chat group. Have you plugged your people into this? And before you do so, have you explained to them what it's all about? This private message group is an idea exchange group. I have a couple of them, one for my right leg, one for my left leg. But it's basically a group where we troubleshoot. For example, hey, I don't know what's going on. My welcome post for so-and-so on Real People, Real Results it has not been approved yet. Things like that. And there's some administrators in that group that we can help you, troubleshoot that. It's a place to ask questions. So this is a really great place. And here's the deal. We do not want to oversaturate our brand new people with too much. So I always also show them, and I have a little, if any of you need this, just let me know, but I have a little Evernote that I've created that shows how to mute the conversation. So people can just go to the idea exchange group when they want to and ask a question. Their phone's not constantly dinging, because that can get annoying, right? Okay, whoops. The next thing, are you plugged in to the Isadreamteam.com? Do you have this bookmarked? You guys, this website has our team calendar. This website contains our system. And, if you're a good sponsor, enrolling sponsor, and if you're on this call, really those of you on this call are looking to get to the point where you're so comfortable with these tracking sheets, the prospecting tracking sheet, which correlates with Real People, Real Results, the product coaching tracking sheet, which correlates to Fresh Start, and our business coaching tracking sheet, which correlates with Success. You want to be so familiar and you know where everything is on these tracking sheets that you can guide your new associate and feed them one bite at a time so they don't get overwhelmed. You need to stay tethered to these tracking sheets, because these tracking sheets have live links and videos explaining those, the live links, showing you what to do with what category. Are they a prospect, a new product user, or a business person? What to do with who, when. Okay, so as we move forward, I think this is important. This is going to become more and more streamlined. It's going to become simpler, not more complicated. That's what experts do. They make something that looks extremely complicated look very, very simple. I think of a ballerina. I took ballet, and believe me, it took a long time for me to look graceful, but that's the point. Okay, are you plugged into our team trainings? Another really important thing to do is plug in to the team trainings and plug your new associates in to the team trainings that are going to resonate with them. In other words, don't throw all this at them at once. You might start texting them and saying, hey, if you want to plug into this, great, but don't overwhelm them. So right now we're on our Monday Grow Pro leadership call. Okay. You're wondering where to find details. We're going to show you. It's on the Isadreamteam.com. Okay. There are calendars there with all the information on who's conducting the Grow Pro leadership call that Monday, what the subject matter is of that leadership call, etc. And most, 90% of those leadership calls correlate with one of the steps or two or three of the steps in our tracking sheets. So it's very intuitive. Once you understand how this all works together, and I say this a lot, but when I first got into Isagenix, I thought, oh my God, there's a million things to learn. And what I've found is there's a few things to learn said a million different ways. So these tracking sheets really are the roadmap. They are your navigation system to guide you and on how to work with each person that you're bringing into Isagenix. Our Tuesday tornado call. I love this call because, guys, this is what I find. And raise your hand if you if you find this too. People will go to a corporate event. I'll send somebody a video of Isagenix opportunity, or the video or the podcast that Paul and I did about residual income. They'll get all excited, but then I notice they don't do anything. They don't actually turn that excitement into activity. So it's worthless. And, I heard David Wood says this, I think it's David Wood, motivation's like a shower. You need to get it every day. So this Tuesday tornado call is really wonderful. Basically, okay, no, I'm sorry. That's what we do on this is, sorry guys, hold on. The Tuesday tornado call, we highlight like the promotion of the week, for example. And this week, by the way, there's free membership, guys, for anybody who enrolls with 175 business volume or more. So one of the things we do on the Tuesday training call is drill down on what to say, how to promote this week's, specials that Isagenix gives us. The other thing we do is we get people to really dig deep and share what's holding them back, their fear of picking up the phone or whatever. And, I don't know if Kristen's on the call, but congratulations, Kristen. She became consultant and enrolled 2 President's Packs. And she was so vulnerable and really shared what was holding her back on the Tuesday tornado call week before last, or maybe it was last week. But anyway, the goal of that is to get people into activity. And there's something magic that happens on this call when it's not just you sitting in a room alone with a phone and a laptop. There's something magic that happens when I'm doing it. Marianne's doing it. Joe's doing it. We're doing it together. We're doing it together. So this can be a lonely business, and that's what I love about this Tuesday tornado call. Where can you find the information on how to plug into the Tuesday tornado call? You guys, if you can go to your chat and let me know where you can find the Tuesday tornado call, where you can find the information for Lynn's In It to Win It call that is 7 p.m. Mountain Time, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time on Wednesday evenings. Where can you find this information? Where can you find the information for Freedom Friday? I want everyone to really understand this because we've created these tools on the Isadreamteam calendar. Yay! Ours is okay. Beautiful. Okay, so you guys know where to find this. Are you subscribed to our text reminder group? And if you want to be, are you subscribed to Lynn's, our larger group's team newsletter? Where would you find that? Well, let me show you because this might be a little bit, those aren't on the calendar, obviously, but think about it. What category of the people that you're working with would be interested in subscribing to our team newsletter? Which category of the people that you're working with would be interested in getting text reminders for our coaching and business training calls?
Business builders.
Thank you, Joe. You get an A+. So, exactly. So guys, this is so easy. Subscribe to our team newsletter. Look, guys, there's live links. This is paint by number, step by step, easy peasy when you understand it. So, you have somebody pull this up, and, here's the thing. Like I said, getting things really streamlined and simple, because we know in this business, it's not what works, it's what duplicates, is my mission. And I'm always trying to take it to the level of how can this be more simple? How can this be more intuitive? How can people find the information quickly and easily? So this is an example of that. You take your new business builder here and you say, fill that up, sign up. And guys, this step on the success tracking sheet takes about a second, depending on how fast that you type. Okay, the text reminders. Not everybody's signed up for these text reminders. I personally love them. So if you want to subscribe to those, go ahead and subscribe here. Click on that and put your information in. Sign up now. Okay. And then, so this is the success tracking sheet, which we're going to go over. It's pretty intuitive. And then, of course, here, added to the Facebook chat groups, welcome names only and idea exchange. Guys, I'm thinking of eliminating the welcome names only, and here's why. Now we're tagging people, right? We're not really welcoming them in that chat group anymore. We're just tagging them in the welcome post on Real People, Real Results. So anyway, with that being said, what we're going to do now, let's see, is I'm going to turn the call over to Marianne, and I'm going to stop my share for a minute. Okay.